Welcome to Midlife Customs. On my last video, I finished up all the metal work on the 53 F100. In this video, I do bodywork, epoxy, and a little bit of a mock-up. If you like working on cars and watching DIY videos, then you should hit the subscribe button because that is what I post on this channel. Please take a quick minute to read this disclaimer. I am not a professional, nor do I claim to be. So in the last video, I was dealing with the extensive amounts of rust repair on this 1953 F100, and finally I was able to complete it all. So I took it all down to bare metal and hit it with 80 grit so that I can get it ready for 2 coats of SPI epoxy primer, and then I can begin to do some filler work on top of that. So here you can see the doors after they were hit with 80 grit to get them ready for the epoxy. So using one of these small inflatable paint booths, I was able to do most of the parts inside of that. And you can see here, this is what it looked like after 2 coats, and I was also able to fit the cab in there just barely. I had to really work around it, but I got it done. So here you can see once again the cab sprayed with 2 coats of SPI black epoxy primer. I'll throw a link below for those booths. They are very helpful if you don't have a legit spray booth. They really help me out. And here you can see all the rest of the things covered with, once again, 2 coats of black SPI primer. And I went ahead and did all the brackets and the underside of the hood so that I can have most of it protected and start moving on to the filler work. Here you can see I used that Duraglass from Evercoat, I believe it's called. It's kind of like for flexible joints, and that was just going to be the first step of my filler work. So I just wanted to get that in when the epoxy had the window for the chemical bond, and I got that done. And here you can see all the parts. Once again, this truck was pulled. I think I pulled this thing apart like 4 times. Just kept pulling it apart and putting it back together to do fitment, just to make sure everything was going to fit before final paint and everything. And here you can see the firewall, and I just wanted to clean that up and get that covered as well. So you can see I just sanded that all down same way and got it covered just to have it protected and covered. Then I moved on to the next step, which is just the regular body filler. And it doesn't look like it in these videos when you see them, but this was hundreds of hours of just sanding, resanding, resanding, and resanding. But after I got it done, I put it back in the booth and went over everything with another thick coat of black SPI epoxy so that I can have all my filler protected and sealed. And here you can see it back in the booth. And here you can see what it looked like after I got it covered in epoxy again and all that metal work and filler. Oh man, that was a good sight to see. I was pretty happy with the way all that looked. It came out really slick, and I'm happy I made the decision to round off the doors and kind of get rid of the few metal pieces that I wanted to. I just really like the way that looks now. So to me, I'm happy I made those decisions and went with it. And here's a look at the hood, which, as I said before, between the metal work and all the filler work, it was an insane amount of hours put into all this. But once again, I'm happy with the outcome. I mean, that's what I do it for, to kind of save these things. So from where I started to here, to me, it was worth it. And finally, here's a look. The first mock-up, and look at what it's gonna look like. Really looking forward to getting this thing done and see it going down the road. These are just some rims my buddy had. He let me use them to mock it up. And there it is, sitting out in the sun. Looking good. On my next video, I mock up some wheel tubs for the bed and keep working towards getting this thing ready for final paint. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe and leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.